MAGA media is fracturing. The MAGA movement is fracturing. It really is, regardless of what you hear about these big media deals. And I don't know if you guys know who Tim Pool is. Some of you may not know who Tim Pool is, but he is a very big influencer on the right. Tim Pool has, I thought he had much more YouTube followers than he does, but approximately 1.88 million subscribers on his main channel, which is Timcast, 540 million total video views across the channel, 3,800 total upload videos. So he's got, and his live mainstreams typically get 50 plus live viewers, 50 plus thousand, 100,000, 300,000 views. That is on average. But he does, he has a huge conservative operation that somewhat rivaled Charlie Kirk. It's the same sort of idea. Candace Owens as well, 5.6 million subscribers, 1.1 to 1.2 billion lifetime viewers on that channel. That's Candace Owens. And then, Tucker Carlson, same thing. He routinely receives 20 to 100 million views. All right. His X episodes. That is the influence of these folks. And now they are fighting. Tim Pool is pissed at Candace Owens because of her theories around Charlie Kirk's shooting, or that it was who's responsible for it, or even that he may still be with us. All of those outlandish things. Okay? Here's Tim Pool. Get your popcorn.
Candace Owens is a fucking evil scumbag. She is a degenerate. She is burning everything down, and she's gloating and smiling while she does it. And you know what you fucking told me? She has no security. She doesn't fucking deal with the shit we have to deal with. She's a piece of shit. She's making everyone else suffer. And all of these fucking conservatives out there that send me these fucking messages have no fucking balls to call her out. More and more people have started doing it. They send me these fucking messages. Good for you, Tim. Good for you, Tim. I wasn't the first person to do it. I'm not going to take credit for that. But don't fucking DM me like I did something for you as you fucking cower, scared that she'll put you on her thumbnail and claim you benefited from Charlie Kirk's assassination, which he's doing to me right fucking now.
Yeah, that was the...
I'm fucking done with these people.
She has security, just not on the level of you.
Oh, yeah, the one fat guy you mentioned with no wall and no barrier in a suburban neighborhood with neighbors. She doesn't give two fucking shits. No one's out for her. She's lying about all of this. You told me you went to her house and she's got a 4-foot wall and one fat guy, and she doesn't give a shit about her security. Meanwhile, I get bullets fired at my fucking property, and I have to go live in the middle of nowhere. And I got fucking strangers coming up to my house in Maryland, breaking in. I got people showing up and beating up the residents who try to live there. How the fuck am I even supposed to sell this property? And it's all lies, it's all hypocrisy, and it is for the purpose of making money. And she does not live the way other people live. And she claims she liked Charlie, she loved Charlie, and she is burning everything down that he built because she is evil. She is evil. And I'll say it again, this conservative movement is fractured, it's fried, whatever it is. Okay? Republicans are on track to lose the midterms. They were actually trending in the other direction until Charlie Kirk was murdered.
Yeah.
And this is the point, isn't it? The most effective political assassination in history. And thanks to the likes of the vile Candace Owens, she has turned Turning Point into the perpetrators of the crime that was against them. I don't get paid by any of these people. I'm not on good terms necessarily with Turning Point USA. They didn't invite me to their stupid event. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. They invited me back after I started criticizing Candace. I'm not going to your event. I'm over all of this shit. The last thing that I need to deal with is a bunch of cowards in conservative media refusing to stand up to her. Megyn Kelly, come on. I appreciate the kind words, but come on. Such fucking pathetic bullshit. And I get people saying, Tim, thank you so much for talking about it. I don't care. I'm not doing a favor for anybody. I'm not doing this to benefit anybody. Nobody's paying me. There's no fucking Russia. There's no fucking Israel. There's just me sticking my neck out and then risking dying for what? A bunch of cowards that don't want to stand up to protect themselves? People like fucking Candace Owens?
I couldn't believe that she put you in the thumbnail
of
her piece today.
I'm done.
The idea that she'd imply that you had some benefit or that you benefit somehow.
She benefited. I think she's a Fed, and I think she killed Charlie. No one benefited more than her.
I didn't want to interrupt because it was, I wanted to interrupt, but it was so good. I mean, you mad? Wow. And who was it in the comments that said, "Are white men okay? You need to smile more." Oh my gosh. So anyway, this is what's happening. This is what happens when you base your ideology on conspiracy theories, on QAnon, on lies about election fraud, when convincing people that storming the Capitol was not criminal, and that Donald Trump wasn't in part responsible for it, or I should say, inciting it. That's what's happening on the MAGA media side, where the influence is in the culture, as they say, for all of the people who helped to propel Donald Trump into the White House. All of the young college kids who are listening to the Tim Pools and the Tucker Carlsons and the Candace Owens of the world. That's what's happening over there. Because if you build it on a lie, if you build it on a conspiracy, then that's what you get. If you build it on aggrievement, on grievance, if everybody's aggrieved, oh my gosh, the women are taking away your jobs. The immigrants are taking away your jobs. The black people are taking away your jobs. The DEI hires. They're not hiring qualified white people. If that's what you build it on those lies, then that is what you get. There were a lot of see you next Tuesdays in there, right?
Yeah, I bleeped 3, I think.
And this is supposed to be from, the party, but that see you next Tuesdays in there about Candace Owens. As much as I, disagree with Candace Owens on certain things, I certainly would never. That word is not even in my vocabulary. Not part of. I wouldn't even think of ever saying that word. But wow, that's what's happening. And so now they built the MAGA movement and the conservative movement somewhat on distracting people and angering people, and now it's coming back. It's reflecting back. Now, remember, I think Donald Trump is going to lose a lot of, this is what I want you to know, not remember. Donald Trump is going to start losing a lot of power. The fuel is going to go out of the car the longer that this goes on, the longer that he into his administration, because they're going to have to come up with something to do after Donald Trump. And all of this craziness right now, it's just too much for everybody. Even the folks who support him, you're going to start, I believe, seeing people who are going to resign from the Republican Party. They're going to follow Marjorie Taylor Greene. And so his power is going to start to diminish, and he's going to get crazier and nastier and more unhinged to distract. And he's going to be like a petulant child throwing tantrums. Pay attention to me. Why aren't you listening to me? Da, da. Like a big baby, like a man baby. That's what's going to happen. So buckle up. Buckle up. Also, right now, as you know, Pete Hegseth is in hot water, and Pete Hegseth should go. There should be investigations, but even without this, Pete Hegseth is not qualified for this job. Everybody knows it. The whole Signal Gate of it, everything that was said, that he was a complete train wreck before this. Now, I want to show you a couple things. This is Pete Hegseth, him being armchair tough guy, and then I'm going to show you. Pete Hegseth, because remember, Pete Hegseth and Donald Trump and all of them, they were so mad because these Democratic lawmakers said you don't have to follow unlawful orders. You know who said the same thing? And the video is coming back to haunt him is Pete Hegseth. Watch.
Military leaders saying you could not possibly kill the families of would-be terrorists, and they would not follow the order. And his answer, Donald Trump's answer on what if the generals won't listen to you when you say take out the families? Oh, they'll listen. That's really not the answer.
No, I got some response from vets on that saying you're not just going to follow that order if it's unlawful.
The military's not even going to follow his orders.
The military's not going to follow illegal orders. And so the Trump campaign was forced to change their position and say, we're going to try to change the law so that the military can operate within the law. That's a tall order also. But then when pressed on it, he's an armchair tough guy. I hate to say it, but this is a guy who said that John McCain is not a war hero, yet he sought his own 5 military deferments. But he goes way too far, and then when the military says, we won't follow illegal orders like torture or killing families, which is not loosening the rules of engagement, he suddenly realizes, wait, I might actually be commander-in-chief. And the problem here is that voters don't know whether you get the bluster Trump, or which is the armchair tough guy, or you get the one who walks it back on a statement now and says, no, I'll follow the law. Here's the problem with Trump. He says, go ahead and kill the families. Go ahead and torture. Go ahead and go further than waterboarding. What happens when people follow those orders or don't follow them? It's not clear that Donald Trump will have their back. Donald Trump is oftentimes about Donald Trump.
That Pete Hegseth of 2016 needs to meet Pete Hegseth of 2025. And show him a few things. More proof that Donald Trump something is going on and that he's a liar. Because remember when he said, oh yeah, I'll allow the second strike video of that Venezuela boat to be released. He said it himself in the Oval Office. And then when questioned about it by a reporter, he said he called her and her news organization fake news. Something is going on. Can somebody come write some books? Watch.
President, you released video of that first boat strike on September 2nd, but not the second video. Will you release video of that strike so that the American people can see for themselves what happened?
I don't know what they have, but whatever they have, we'd certainly release. No problem.
You said you would have no problem with releasing the full video of that strike on September 2nd off the coast of Venezuela. Secretary Hegseth now says...
You said that. I didn't say that. This is ABC fake news.
We just showed you that he said it. Now, is there cognitive decline there? I mean, can he run the country? Is this like, does he have auto pen brain? Wow. Interesting. Any more pics of the fun we had last night? Anyone? Bueller? Anybody? Bueller?
Oh yeah, there's some video.
Should we show the obsession? Because we talked about it. I did it yesterday. Should I show the obsession that the right has with gay people? Let's show that. This is the last video that we'll do. This is we told you about Nick Fuentes, right? Nick Fuentes, who is, you guys know about him. He's a right-wing influencer. Nick Fuentes went on to, he's doing the media tour. So I don't know, he did Tucker and now he's doing this. And then he talked shit about Tucker afterwards. I don't know if he's going to go on and talk to and do the same thing about Piers, but here it is. And because Tucker Carlson called him a weird little gay kid. And I think Milo Yiannopoulos may have said something about him as well, if I recall correctly. And then, now he's being asked about it by Piers Morgan. Here it is.
Just to clear up one of the many theories about you, I've no idea what the answer is and you haven't got to answer. But are you actually attracted to women?
I am attracted to women.
You're not gay?
No. But I will say that women are very difficult to be around.
Okay.
So there's that.
And do you think they should have the right to vote?
I do not. No, absolutely not.
They should stay at home?
Well, yeah, absolutely.
See, basically, you're just a misogynist old dinosaur, aren't you? For a young guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I'm the boomer. I know I'm the boomer here, but actually, you're a 27-year-old dinosaur, aren't you? Aren't you, Nick Fuentes? All women.
I am.
All women are annoying. All women grow old. They all get fat. Says the guy. Have you ever had sex?
No, absolutely not.
Wow. Says the guy who's never got laid.
And that, my friends, is your conservative media. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Your support means the world to us. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss a show. We're live every weekday at 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. Eastern Time with new clips dropping at 2 p. and 8 p. And if you want even more Don Lemon Show content, join the Lemon community. Members get exclusive posts, behind-the-scenes videos, and live chats just for you. So hit the join button or visit our channel page to sign up. Thanks again for all your love and your support, and I'll see you next time.